Hello, this is Kipp Martinez. I'm doing my video log for EDCI 1572. Wanted to answer the first question, what's the biggest takeaway from my experience for this class? Uh, I guess one of the things that struck me the most was how detail-oriented the design documents needed to be. Um, as a special education teacher, of course, having to write up IEPs all the time and getting into that detail of breaking things down for goals is probably one of the least favorite parts of my job. And so I was kind of struck that this would also probably be the least uh, favorite part of a job I would do. I'm much more uh, kind of person that wants to teach and wants to present. So breaking it down was a real challenge this semester. But at least through the class, I've learned that um, it does need to be broken down and how to start looking at um, using the correct verbiage to describe to a potential client um, how a lesson actually comes to be, where I'm naturally used to it just organically forming, um, actually breaking it down as components. I know now is going to be quite a challenge. Um, the questions I'm left with, especially with my final project, is that uh, I have to look at my learners in a much uh, deeper way. I was trying to create a new member orientation for an organization I'm part of, and I was trying to make it kind of all encompassing. But in doing that, I realized that I kind of lost um, some of the effectiveness, and that I really need to probably pre-screen um, groups of people who would be taking this orientation and try to cater it more toward those people um, to be more effective. For instance, in my project, because of time constraints and the location that I'm in right now, I did my orientation for my two daughters who have grown up kind of in our organization, but hasn't really done a lot um, beyond just being a kid. And so the focus um, that I was trying to go for was, here's these activities and here's more information about these activities. And their feedback to me on my evaluation was, well, you didn't say anything about kids. How does it relate to us? And so I thought that was fantastic, especially coming from a couple of teenage girls. Um, that that was deeply insightful, and I realized that maybe um, even though there's three different tracks of activities, maybe I need to be grouping people more on their interest level and designing the particular one or more of those particular tracks to actually target my audience better. And that way, even though they have exposure to all activities, it really is going to give more in-depth information, because even though for this project I designed it as a class, um, we have new members literally all over the world, and there's no way that I could teach a class. And the concept, this original concept, was easy access for our new members. So trying to get upfront information would probably be even more important, so that they could select the correct orientation that meets their immediate needs. So that's kind of where I'm at, and I look forward to seeing other video logs from my classmates. Thanks.